I'm a bad painter, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah.
Hi, everybody. Stay Low Halo, graffiti, cartoon, and pop culture inspired painter. And when I said I'm a bad painter, I am. And I'm okay with it. And by that, I mean it's okay to be a bad painter. Whenever you start something new, you're going to be bad at it. And with painting, you could be bad at it for a really long time. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. Just means that so many people, when they start something new, they want to be good at it right away. And that's not something you do with painting. It's okay. There's a lot of great painters out there that thought they were bad painters. Salvador Dali said in an interview that he thought he was a horrible painter. Painters are, most creative people are perfectionists and they want to be really good at it right away. People need to enjoy that journey. Enjoy the frustration. I know it's weird, but the journey is the part of the creative process. With painting, there's no finish line. There's no, hey, I'm a great painter now. It's the journey. It's always the journey. Any person you ask, you could think of some of the best painters. They were constantly striving for something they couldn't achieve. So it is about the journey. And it can be frustrating at times. I get frustrated, everybody gets frustrated, but the idea is try to take something away from every painting you work on. Know when it's okay to put a painting down. If you're struggling with something, walk away and start a new painting and come back to it. I paint over canvases all the time. I'll look at something, it's an old piece. Canvas costs money, save money, and not everything you do is precious. You want to think of it that way. You want to, it's all about the process. It's all about getting better. And the only way you can get better at painting is to paint. Malcolm Gladwell talked about the 10,000 hours. I would say double or triple that to be a painter. Because it's really putting the time in, and that's the hard part. Actually, everything is the hard part of painting, but you enjoy it. I mean, it's fun. You have to enjoy the journey. But with painting, it's you paint different as you get older, as your life changes, as you read a book, take in new information in your life. You'll look at things a different way, and you'll paint a different way. And you want to do that and allow yourself to do that. The really great artists are the ones that have their own point of view, and their point of view changes over time. And there's nothing wrong with that. And you want your paintings to reflect that. You want your paintings to show growth and potential and keep growing and trying different things. I can look at somebody's painting and they're like, oh, I hate this or whatever. This is the worst thing I've ever done. But I'll look at it and I'm like, oh, I really like what you did here. Always look at your stuff, because even in the worst paintings you do, there's, maybe I like this one section, or this really came out, and I'm going to take this and what I learned here. And even if it's an accident, oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that turned out really dope. I'm going to take that and do that on the next painting. Sometimes you'll do a painting that, wow, I really like this, and that happens, and it's a feel good. Oh, I really like this. Or somebody will look at your stuff and like, hey, that's great. Or maybe you'll sell a piece, and selling is great validation. But keep in mind that the only opinion that should matter to you about your work is your opinion. People buy stuff all the time, and when people buy my stuff, number one, obviously I'm happy. Hey, they seem very happy, they like it. Sometimes I wonder, like, why are you buying this? Like, it gets to be that imposter syndrome where people are like, oh, your stuff is really cool, I like this and I want this, but it's like, I know it's not that cool. I mean, I'll look at it and all I see is the mistakes. I mean, I'm my own worst critic. And it is good to be critical and self-aware of yourself as long as you keep it in check, because you don't want to get that to the point where you stop painting. You want to keep going. You want to, you want to develop this self-awareness and just be honest with yourself. Don't get in if you go on Instagram, oh, I got 10,000 likes on this one and I got only 5 likes on this other piece, so this means that piece is better than that. No, it doesn't at all. It's an algorithm. It's people's opinion. Maybe it's a character that you did or something you did that's all of a sudden very popular in the in the zeitgeist. You could change your style and people not like it right away. I did that when I first started painting. When I decided to pick up painting a few years ago, I was doing slabs. Before that, I was doing slab stickers and graffiti, black book stuff, and people were buying it and they really liked it. And I'm like, okay, I'm putting that aside and I'm going to start painting. And like the first 3 months, I got no sales. Nobody liked the paintings. I lost a ton of followers on Instagram. And I was like, wow, that's, that was the biggest jump. And people would hit me up and go, hey, I want to buy a slab sticker from you, or I want to buy this from you. I'm like, I'm not doing that right now. I'm trying to focus on painting. They're like, well, we don't want your painting. We want this old stuff you did. And it is a struggle because people, to go, no, it's a commitment. I'm going to move on and I'm going to do this different style. And after a while, it took a while, a few months, and then somebody bought one of my new paintings. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. But then I got a different group of followers, people that were more into what I was into at the time. So don't be discouraged by, fluctuations in your Instagram or your following or, anybody that does YouTube stuff. People are going to come and go. People are going to like certain things. They're not going to like certain things. I think the whole point of this video is you need to be a bad painter to become a good painter. You need to allow yourself to be a bad painter so you can achieve to be a good painter. And we're all on that journey together. So there you go. I'm a bad painter. My name's Stalo Halo, and I have a confession to make. I'm a bad painter. All right. Thanks, everybody. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll talk to you soon.